we're live. Hello.
We're alive.
Also that, we're live.
We're live.
Yeah.
I am
Not
muted?
No, you're not muted.
Yay!
And I would like the record to stay. I'm going to unmute Hat Note for myself so I can hear it. I would like it to be noted on the record that the last time wasn't my fault either. It was because Discord, I had unmuted you. Not Discord, OBS had elected to mute you by swapping the defaults.
The other one that randomly chooses things to switch off.
Yeah, just suddenly, I'm going to pick, are you on the default? Yes. Which default? The default? Oh, obviously. Why can't I hear you? I'm on the default. You're on the wrong one. Oh, I didn't change you. Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome. We're here.
Welcome to a special bonus episode of Book Week.
Yeah.
Possibly followed. Possibly followed by Sam possibly doing the stream he missed tomorrow.
That's the hope. I will see how I'm doing tomorrow. Like I will do that before we continue with the Nightland. I think that's only fair. Also, at some point in the not too distant future, we will watch and film, maybe two, I don't know, maybe I'm feeling generous. I still have them here. We've got the DVDs, but you know, it's going to be...
Oh, bother. Where art thou?
Yeah. The Winnie the Pooh adaptation of the Odyssey.
Uh-huh.
And Arriva.
Yeah.
Yeah. DVD copies, but you know, nobody cares because it's been streamed over Discord at like 720p, so you don't, it's not extra information that you... and yeah, we'll do one, some, or both of those as a Discord movie night coming up at some point very soon because yeah,
in a cinema near Discord near you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
Fun version of the Odyssey. Yes. Greetings, everybody. How are we all doing? Did we all enjoy week?
It continues. To be fair, I've left some of the regalia up because, well, as we were starting, Lucy was like, day 6, shouldn't it be day 8? And I was like, well, I don't know if like watching stuff on the Discord counts as, it's not really a book week stream, it's more just like a community event, so I'm counting this as day 6.
Fair enough.
And you know, it's maybe, I suppose, a little bit of a fizzle out because it's like you start and you end and go, hey, it's all done, and then we're like, oh, let's talk for a bit as well. But you know, it's a nice little post-week wind down after party sort of.
After party.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah, book party.
Oh, I don't even have a drink.
Oh.
I was very sad. I made coffee and ginger beer earlier, and it was the dregs of the ginger beer, and it wasn't quite enough, so the taste was slight. I mean, it was still good, it was still really nice, but I prefer just a tiny little more.
See, I realized today I made, I think, the smart decision in the ginger beer that I bought for doing that, because I nearly got a bottle of Fentimans, which has the screw top, so you can open it, pour it, and screw it back up. But
yes,
I realized it probably still would have gone flat by the time I'd actually got through it. Whereas what I bought...
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I don't... Well, that's the
Mine
thing.
wasn't flat.
No? Oh, okay.
Mine's been in the fridge for a week, and it wasn't flat.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
But because I got 4 bottles of Bundaberg instead, and those are all like individually sealed and stuff, so they'll keep for longer.
Yeah.
I think it might have been the right choice.
Yes.
Ripping conversation.
Oh, yeah.
All I have to hand to drink is water.
Erin has a cold.
Oh no.
Oh, so your gums hurt. Yeah, mine do that. It's a sinus thing, I think.
Oh.
Do you ever get that? It's like, for me, it's like right up here, like in the very top of your gums. It's just like a horrible searing kind of pain.
I have probably experienced it. It's not the first thing I think of.
It's like tooth sensitivity, but not in your teeth. That goes up here.
Yeah, I have probably experienced it owing to the amount of colds that I got, certainly as a child. It was like a new one every fortnight when I was
you sickly child.
I was. You know...
Yeah.
The black lung, Pop. I was, especially in winter, a sickly child. If there was a cold going, you bet I had it. It was miserable.
Getting all the new and trendy colds.
Yeah.
Keeping up the cold trends. Also go to the dentist as soon as you can. Oh, good luck with that, Arian.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah.
Financially questionable decisions of going to Denmark to see some shanty band, Parola.
I did see you talking about that
would be.
on the Discord. I hope, genuinely, I hope you have made like a right decision and not like been pressured by people into making a choice to spend money that you actually can't afford. Because I know that it's a community. It's done like in jest, the whole like, aha, yeah, empty your bank account to go and see the band and stuff like that. But also like, you know, when the fun stops, stop. And that and other such slogans. Pressure yourself and you can afford it. Okay. Like this also isn't an interview about your finances. Like it's not for me to know. I just like want to try and balance out a little bit some of the do it that can come from everybody else. Yeah. And in all things, only ever spend what you can afford.
Yes.
Okay, cool. What do we have to talk about?
Well, I guess we can go through everything in Book Week, maybe. See what we have.
Book Week review.
Book Week review, yeah. You're training a person this week.
Ooh.
Week. Enjoy. Maybe. I'm enjoying Scarlet Hollow.
Good. Yeah, me too.
I did quite enjoy the fact that chat was just sitting there going, "You guys have missed everything out because you've got all the good results," and we're sitting there going, "We're just playing it."
You're missing so much of the game. Here, look, get out the way. Let's stop. Give me the mouse. Let me go and make some bad choices for you.
Let's kill this person.
Let me screw up. I'm going to screw up your save. Like, no, piss off. Play your own game.
Everybody survived so far, I think.
That's a win condition.
He dies at the beginning anyway.
Yeah, we're just good at the game. Skill diff.
Yeah.
Then what happened? Then You did
a folk tale.
Oh yeah, I sat and read some folk tales. The Watkins book of English folk tales by Neil Phillip. Forward by nobody. Nobody wrote the forward. It's
so shiny in camera.
It's
Wow. This is actually a metal book.
You want us to see everything? Yes, but that's not possible in a single playthrough. You have to play it through multiple times to see that. But yeah, it's good. That was fun.
Does that book have a nice what do you call them? Leaf? No, end pages, whatever they're called.
It's got roses.
Oh yes, yeah, no, I remember now. I knew yes. I knew it had something, I couldn't remember what.
Yeah. Chips. Source Charles Dickens. What?
What?
Narrator Charles Dickens remembering the narration of Mary Weller.
Ooh. Guess we'll have to read that.
I'll have to read that one. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
It's got a little rhyme in it as well.
Oh.
A lemon has pips and a yard has ships and I'll have chips. Somebody get McCain's on the horn.
That's a great advertising slogan.
Move over, Daddy, or chips. Charles Dickens has got it. Okay, nice. Yeah, I didn't realise that. Okay, we'll have to read that. That's next year. Yeah, that was really fun. I enjoyed doing that, actually. I've been putting off doing something like that because, as I explained heavily during the stream, and I'm going to do it again now. You can't stop me.
You explaining things heavily? No.
That's me. Why? That's between me and my therapist. But because so much of it is written in accented speech, it is transcribed as spoken, which is a much bigger challenge to read. One, because you can't, if it's written with some sort of heavy northern, like Yorkshire dialect or any other heavy regional dialect, accent, whatever, then you have to also adopt that. You can't just read it in
it's very difficult to read it in sort of
slightly nasal default neutral accent that I have. I've heard it. I've heard my voice once or twice.
You've heard it through a microphone.
Yeah.
It's not what it sounds like.
And so, yeah, you have to, like, hold that accent. And also, because of the way it's written, it's full of their little, like, inflections and interruptions and habits and tics and things like that. It's like there's one of the ones that I've read where he refers to the prince shows up. I think it's Sleeping Beauty. The prince shows up and is like, I am the son of King so and so, or King something or other, and like that's not the name of the character, but that's just what the guy said in the moment in the story, and so that's what got written down. And then brilliant. As the person reading it, have to read that back, and so you have to almost like it's almost like you're more acting than usual, like actually having to like inhabit the character who was
who actually
telling the story. It's kind of fun. It's fun, but it's also kind of an unexpected challenge.
It's quite confusing. Also, yes, Ryan North's Choose Your Own Adventure Hamlet, was that? I don't know that one.
I know.
But I love the idea of winning Hamlet. That's great.
I know of Ryan North. Is it Ryan North who does dinosaur comics?
It's very silly. Ooh, we like very silly, especially when very silly is combined with Shakespeare.
I think.
Or Shakespearean.
Looks to bookshelves. Where? Are you not on my shelves? I think Ryan North also contributed, I must have mentioned it before, Machine of Death. Yeah, I think he also contributed stuff to that. Yes, that's him. Nice. Yes, I haven't heard of that. Winning Hamlet, great. Sorry, I'm full of tangents today. I'm like a bad artist.
Yeah, we go.
No, that's not the name of the game. What's the... I have a game, and I can't remember whether it's Hamlet, like an adaptation of Hamlet in a video game, and I... Elsinore.
Elsinore.
Yeah. Is that Hamlet? I don't know. My Shakespeare knowledge is garbage.
I'm pretty sure it is Hamlet based because I feel like it follows.
I just found it. Elsinore is a time-looping adventure game set in the world of Shakespeare's Hamlet. Yeah, we played it a little bit, and I think I was not concentrating.
I'll
drop a link in chat, but it seems cool. It's a time loop game, and it's like, who doesn't have a time loop around here? And also, it's set in Hamlet.
Yep. Shiny Happy Goth says he didn't contribute to it. The Machine of Death idea originated in Dinosaur Comics.
Oh, sick. Okay. I think I found out about it through Chris Straub instead, who was like one of the other people. Yeah, Lucy is a mosquito buffet.
I am apparently, I think I killed it, but I have, you probably can't see, but I have like 6 bites running all the way down my hand and to my palm, which turns out, one of the most annoying places you can get bitten because you're using your hands, and my hand is nice and swollen now, and I keep on finding new bites, and it's very frustrating. And I want to claw it off, but that's not a good idea. I'm not usually a mosquito magnet, but apparently the other night I was.
Free lunch.
Yeah. There's a game version of To Be or Not to Be.
Sick.
What, as in you get the multiple choice question?
Wait, no, is that the name of... No, To Be or Not to Be is the Choose Your Own Hamlet Adventure. That's the name of the game. So there's like a, I guess, video game version of it on Steam, is what they're saying.
Oh, I see. So I assumed it was a video game anyway.
Oh, right.
From the original.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Right.
Confused.
I'm easily
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Folk
Yeah, so that
stories.
was fun. Yeah, and I would do that again. So the other thing I noticed as well is that due to the nature of the stories being the classics, you know, Jack and the Beanstalk, Snow White, others that I wasn't so familiar with, like the Tale of Mr. Vinegar, and
Yes.
some of the other ones whose names I've already forgotten, and my book where I noted them down is
Somewhere else.
not here. Oh, I think I disappeared too. I was a game book first and made a computer game version. Right, yes.
Ah.
I was right. What was it? Yeah, it had that sort of bedtime story vibe. Yeah, that's what it ended up feeling like, which was nice. It's the sort of thing we've been going for with this from the start. But yeah, it was nice to actually. It did feel like that, and that was cool. So
yeah,
I'll definitely do that again. And I feel like it's another one as well that it's fine to reread the ones you've already done. It doesn't all have you don't have to keep like finding new ones in it and like fully exhaust everything from the book. If you've read one that's kind of fun, you can just do that again. It's fine to hear the classics.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good. And then it was you.
Russian short stories, and everything went downhill.
You here for a good time?
Yeah.
You here to have fun?
You're in the wrong place.
Wrong band. We're here for a bad time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a thing. Russians are apparently miserable.
Life sucks and then you die. And if you're lucky, you just die of like natural causes or illness and not something far worse inflicted by another human who's, I don't know, some sort of representation of evil.
Yep. Yeah, that was fun.
Yep.
As I said, I was sad that I didn't. Well, I wasn't sad. The story that I did read, as in to myself, was really like it was good writing. I really enjoyed. Like, obviously, the translation is doing a lot of the heavy lifting, but I enjoyed how it was written. I enjoyed how it sort of set the scene. You're right there.
Yeah.
Picking up books.
No, I was just reorganizing my, it's
good shelf.
My ADHD Blu-ray shelf.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Blu-ray shelf now. Okay.
The ADHD is explaining how that ended up. That you put it down there.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
That's what.
Yeah. Yeah. The one I was going to read until it turned out the way it did. It was really nicely written. That's the annoying thing. Is like I really liked the writing in it, and then the content was just like, no, I'm not going to read that on air. Nobody wants that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
There was death.
Oh, yeah.
There was also something else that's also awful. And it's like, oh, okay. So all of these other stories just deal with death, and this one deals with death and something else. And it's just like, oh, okay, let's just go with the death. Even though, one of them deals with the death of a small child. It's all happy. It's all great.
Yeah.
And also, hi, Andy Pants.
Hello. And like, that's the thing. Art can go there. Art can go to these places. Like, there's nothing that should stop a writer who wants to like write a story like that from going, yeah, you know what? I want to go through a really dark patch. I want to like write my way through that and see what's on the other side. Like that's.
But there wasn't anything on the other side. I think that was the thing. Like, the story just kind of ended, and it's like you just wanted to write this thing happening.
Yeah.
Anything you want to bring out from it? It's like, no, just generally that all people or all men are awful. And it's like, oh, right. Woo.
Yeah. And like, again, like there isn't anything wrong with that. Like you can write that, and there shouldn't be like shame on someone for just like, that's the thing. It's a story, not a fable. It is from what you've described to me, like it feels like it could have had some sort of moral or lesson attached to it and didn't.
I mean, there was some kind of like comment, certainly, I think.
Yeah. But
still, like
yeah, but that's the thing. It's not not entertainment. It's not one you can call someone up and go, yo, check this out, unless it's like, again, there will be certain people for whom, like, that's like, yeah, oh man, I read something real bleak today. Do you want to give it, like, hook me up. Like, that's fine. I know people who would probably be like, oh yeah, how bleak you got. But in this context, on a stream that is primarily, entertainment, it's not got that like broad entertainment appeal. And it's fundamentally, if you're uncomfortable reading it aloud, reading it at all, not let alone being allowed, then that's completely fine to just like, no.
Yeah.
Not today. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Wednesday. That was a bit of Russian literature.
Bleak Wednesday.
Bleak Wednesday, yes, exactly. Then you didn't stream on Thursday.
Yeah, I was going to, and then didn't. But what did I pick out? I picked out 2 stories. I was going to do something that you'll find out when I stream them. Actually, it's not like a big mystery, but it's just both stories that I've read before on stream.
Yeah.
And yeah, it might be tomorrow, it might be on Saturday, depends. We'll see how I'm doing. But yeah. And then Friday.
And then we did fun times.
Yeah, the Fairy Mound of Dragonkind with Dave, who excelled with the artwork. It was
Oh, my camera is refusing to focus on me.
No,
camera.
This is because Lucy's got a green screen background, so
yeah, none of this is real.
It does occasionally look like you do have like a
if I turn on if I turn on my other light, which I can't because it's not plugged in at the moment, it does look even more because I'm lit up in a very you can see the orange from the room lights, but if I turn that one on, then it does look more like that is a green screen background behind me.
Yeah.
And
then we find out that Dave just sits there painstakingly watching through streams so he can like screenshot my background when I move out the way and stuff, so that he can then composite it for his own. Which
that was very good.
That was a good bit.
Yeah. The man has dedication.
Yeah. I think I saw him doing that on an old. He does, yeah. On an old, like, mostly walking or something, Day 9's stream. Where he I think one of them did that to him years ago as well. They were all like
nice.
in his bedroom. Yeah.
A streak, maybe. Let him live stuff, please.
Oh, that reminds me.
Hope you're well.
Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, it was very important. There we go. Thank you, mate.
Oh. Yeah, and then we watched Widow's Bay, which we were saying, like, after the watch along, we were like, we're really glad you all, as many of you who were there, really enjoyed it, because it's one of those, it's just like, yeah, it's like, we really enjoyed it, but we're going to put it in front of you guys, and it could have just been like, eh.
We decided to make it a part of our personality, and, it's not saying there's a lot riding on that, but when you put something that important to you up in front of other people and they go, right, yeah, that's, it can hurt. But no, it was cool. That we're glad. And it's nice that, sort of people who sort of joined at the start kind of were able to stick around to the end. It was a bit much of time, but definitely entertaining. That's fair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you need to catch up later, Mr. That's entirely fair.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have some days off. That's good. Appreciate you giving us the opportunity to also incorporate it into our own personalities. Yes, do that, Andy. We are all Patricia stans here.
Yeah.
That was honestly, I was saying to Sal, that was my favorite thing, seeing how many people were just like immediately like slam dunk, we love Patricia. It's like, yes.
I think it's like
Patricia is best character.
So it's just how I feel like for kind of the first like 1 or 2 episodes, I was a little bit like, oh, is she going to be annoying? Is she going to be like, just sort of, I don't know, the annoying busybody, someone who's just like, just the sort of character that I don't particularly warm to in these sorts of things. And that's where I feel like it's not. I suppose we shouldn't go too into spoilers for people that haven't seen it, because there's more. I can see there's more people watching the stream than would have been there to watch it, and not everyone's seen it and stuff like that. So yeah, don't worry. We're not going to like go big into spoilers. I'll try and talk in vagaries as best I can. But yeah, the sort of character that when you get an episode that focuses on them, and I talked to you about this the other day, that like that episode is usually the one in a show that I'm watching where I'm just sat there sort of going, I don't know, I'm kind of bored on this one. Could we get back to the main person who's doing the thing? Like, I want to follow the protagonist, not this secondary character that you've decided to stall all of that progress for this one instead, and like focus on them. And like, can you just pull the camera back over onto the other person that I want to watch? And it turns out that that's like one of the best episodes in the season.
The best episodes.
Well, yes. I big fan of just all the choices they made in the show.
So it's all very good.
Yeah, very glad all the female characters were amazing. Yeah, me too. Big same. I was like, that's again. I think.
Rosemary as well.
Yeah, like I think when we were watching it the first time, I was saying like, if nothing else, I'm really really glad that it's got a woman for a showrunner, because it feels like that probably helped inform some of the choices to almost basically to subvert expectations by not having the female characters behave in the exact same way that every other female character in these sorts of situations behaves. That like, oh no, these are women who are actually acting with agency and solving problems themselves, rather than all getting most of the way and then a man kicks in the door and saves the day or something. It's like, no, they're actually. I'm conscious. I don't want to get too into spoilers again, but it's like they make good decisions that fit the story they're telling, and almost subvert your expectations by having people act well and do smart things and make the right choices and stuff.
Apart from smoking like however many cigarettes Rosemary smokes a day.
Well, yeah.
You noped out the overnight stay in the haunted hotel. To be fair, that's a pretty freaky episode.
Yeah.
That's entirely fair. I think what's that? Is that episode 3?
The hotel. That's episode 2.
Is that 2?
Yeah.
I think 4. I'm again
not 4 and 8.
4. No, in terms of like the scariest, I'd say 4's probably the scariest.
Yes.
Maybe 4 was the one that gave me genuine, like, it didn't give me nightmares per se, but it was just like that. Certain bits of that stuck with me.
Yeah.
The hotel. Yeah, the hotel was kind of but still kind of. Yeah, it's just the flashback one was your favorite. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, as ever, like not everything is for everyone. And people enjoying something that you didn't necessarily vibe with or get into or whatever, it's completely fine. There's no but yeah, I think we had a feeling that there would be a number of people in this community that like for them, for you, this would be your thing. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, we need to show this to people. It's but if it hits for you, then it's like it's what you're looking for.
Yeah,
because that's what we found. It's like, oh, it's just a really good mix.
So solid.
Yeah, it's funny and it's good horror, and it doesn't like sacrifice one to do the other. It's
got good character development, and it's moving, and
yeah. In the episodes where it is really like hammering down on story development and like building stuff and doing things, it still is able to like just take a quick aside for just a joke here or two, just to, like break the tension a little bit, lighten the mood, and then go back to what it's doing. And other ones where it is more just like character comedy and silly interactions, it's still capable of yeah, sort of swerving into something to just like unsettle you well enough, and then go back to what it's doing. It's handled very well.
Yep.
Sleep Brain has a tendency to put you into situations that you've listened to or watched. Well, then, yeah, that's completely valid to just be like, nah, no, you know what? All done.
I'm good.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I did ask on the Discord, or I did mention on the Discord the possibility of doing like movies at a different time, like a bit earlier. Which I think I would still.
I feel like we did that last year, didn't we? We did something earlier, and it worked quite well.
We've done a few earlier streams. That's the thing. We didn't actually do any like early stream starts this year. We'd started like 8.
Yeah, it was 7. 7 was the earliest.
Yeah, in the past we've done ones like in the afternoon, I think.
Yeah, we have.
And yeah, like I feel like generally the like evening time for us is probably when more people are active, but at the same time, you know, I don't want people for whom that's an inconvenience to feel left out or to be left out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd be quite happy to do. Well, so if it's 2 films, it could even be like watch one earlier, and then the other one will naturally be a couple hours later than that. So yeah, just do both. Who knows? But yeah, haven't decided yet when to do that. Could maybe not this weekend, just to like have a break. But yeah, possibly the weekend after. Who knows? Weren't many jump scares, so you weren't that scared. Yeah, it's again, I suppose. Yeah, sort of back on the horror. Like I'm not a big. I enjoy a good horror film, but I'm not like a big connoisseur of horror films. So I don't have like a huge background to speak on it. But it felt to me like they seemed aware enough, or so they seemed well aware of like the horror tropes and conventions, and so like they do a lot of setting you up for a jump scare and then wrong-footing you by it not being a jump scare. Like there was definitely a bit in episode 2, because I remember everyone in chat remarking on it, where it's like, oh, I was braced for a jump scare, and it's like, yeah, it's using that language, that feeling. Sorry, my nose is itchy. That sort of, yeah, it's using the language of cinema to make you feel like there is a jump scare coming, or something going to bah, and an audio sting, and then it just doesn't do it. And
yeah,
it's good. It's smart.
Yeah.
You find that worse? Well.
Oh well.
Yeah. I would have appreciated being scared. Actually, thank you. Now I'm just tense. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of movies.
Oh, brother, where about that? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's it's coming up. I will do that. I did also today take delivery of 2 other films, because I was bulking up an order so that it hit free shipping.
Of course.
Yep. And
what films did you buy?
I got Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey, which I will be watching alone. I couldn't get Death of Stalin. The only copy they had that wasn't like 20 quid. I looked. That was the first one I looked for, and like the only one that they had that wasn't like 20 quid. It looked like it was in German, and I thought maybe that's good for you. I don't know, but not me.
I could probably just about get through that.
Yeah, I would have to sit next to you translating it for me, and I'm sure you'd love that.
No.
Right.
I couldn't do that.
So we'll wait. I'll come back for that. The other film that I got, which is almost certainly exclusively just for, this is definitely just for me, because you watched the start of it and it was like a laser targeted attack.
Oh yeah.
Is that flipped properly? Is that it's
that's correct. Yeah.
Tenet.
I hated the beginning of that so much. To be fair, I was not in the best. I don't think I was in the best mood anyway. But I was just
you might not have been. And then the film opens with like not just two things Lucy doesn't like. It's like two things that you hate.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And, you know, I... Look at me. I'm the picture of a Chris Nolan fan, right? That's not a surprise to anyone. Yes, I know. Shut up. And like of his films, it's the one that everyone's like, oh yeah, but it sucks. It's so bad. I really like it. I think it's cool. It's very much a vibes film. It's like, and that's I think the films he actually likes making. Like it's people treat it like, oh, you have to like sit down and work out the puzzle and solve the movie and figure out the actual true real meaning ending of it and like get your like S++ rank like it's a Silent Hill game or something like that. No, no, just enjoy the film. Just watch the film and enjoy the film. And you know nothing about Tenet other than it exists. It's a time travel movie where it's like
opening.
Sorry?
It's completely a stupid opening that is completely unnecessary.
Lucy hates the opening because it involves a shootout, like a big like sort of military operation shootout in the middle of a concert hall where a bunch of instruments get wrecked. And
yeah,
this
intentionally. It's not like they're trying to get around the instruments. There's one. Is it the cello or the double bass?
Oh,
they literally
probably
pick up and smash.
Yeah, there's a big fight going on. You have problems with time travel movies? Yeah, it's specifically a time travel movie about palindromes. Tenet being a palindrome, and it's all about things happening forwards, things happening backwards, and kind of the premise is that you know, that's such a silly premise, is that like there's stuff moving forwards in time, and then there's stuff moving backwards in time. And so if you're going forward, stuff that's moving backwards is going to be reversed. But if you look at it from that perspective, then the stuff going forwards looks reversed to you. And it's all about this sort of interplay between these sort of two timelines basically crossing over each other. And I think it's really cool. I think I really enjoyed it a lot. I think it's a very fun film, and people hated it compared to the rest of his. So, yeah, that's just one for me. Inception's one of his. Yep, sure is.
Yeah, Inception's good.
I watched Memento again recently, and Memento is also a really good film. And yeah, the guy just loves his non-linear narratives. He loves taking like the standard like flow of a story and just breaking it completely, reassembling it in some fun way that fits the themes of the film, and then going, here you go, can you understand this? And more often than not, actually, yeah. He's, to me, very good at presenting like confusing information in a way that still holds it together and makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the other film you should have bought is Barbie. You should have bought Barbie.
Well, if I do that, also Bike Week. Good luck training, choo choo.
Oh, yes.
If I get Barbie, I have to get Oppenheimer. I have to get both.
Oh, yeah, you have to get the double bill.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Barbie is good. Said by me who hated Barbies.
Yeah, me too.
It's a bloody good film, though. And I think should be mandatory watching for all men.
I'll watch it.
No, I'm not saying you wouldn't. No. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think it should be compulsory. You liked Barbie and you also liked Barbies. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think the only opportunity I've had to watch it was when I was briefly subscribed to Prime for like, I forget what that was for. It was on there, but
no, what was that for?
Don't remember.
We were watching something. Oh, Common Side Effects, I think.
No, that was on.
No. Scavenger's Reign or something?
Scavenger's Reign was Netflix, and Common Side Effects I think was Channel 4.
Oh yeah, it was free. What were we watching on?
No, I've not subscribed to Good Omens.
Oh yeah, Sam still hasn't watched. You've watched the first episode of Good Omens?
Yeah, we did. We watched the first episode.
Yeah. I still haven't watched series 3. Me too. You saw Barbie in the theatre. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Very good. Barbie's such a feel-good movie. Yes, it is, until you walk out, and then it was like until the movie finishes, and you're just like, yeah, that was the gut punch, and it hasn't really solved anything. It's just like, I mean, yeah,
Thank you, Russian literature.
Yeah.
Wow, you just punched me in the stomach, and now I feel awful. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is. There's a lot of feel good qualities about it, and the like general message and everything. But only real alpha males watch Barbie. Absolutely. But yeah.
I think what the last film I saw in the cinema was.
Yeah. It has things to say, but it's just, yeah, it's so earnestly silly, and yeah, it's brilliant. Good Omens, also great. Yeah. I've seen series 1. Have I seen 2? No, I don't think I've even seen 2, actually.
We also need to watch, because your mum will continue to ask, is it Small Gods?
Oh, Small Profits.
Small Profits, that's the one, yes. Small Gods is Terry Pratchett.
Yes.
Small Profits is, yes,
yeah.
Mackenzie Crook.
That one, yeah. Yeah, she literally mentioned that earlier today.
Right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you should watch Small. Yes, we would. Yes, we know. We should.
Yeah, okay, we'll have to set aside. I mean, we've finished all of Shawsey that's available to us.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Apologies for what Shawsey has done to Lucy.
I find myself saying, huh?
Huh?
At the moment.
Yeah.
Huh? Shawsey is brilliant. But that's the thing, is like, that's a show that I would not in any way have expected to like as much as I did.
Yeah. That's because I watched like a couple of seasons of Letterkenny, which and so and that's just more like straight up comedy. It's just sort of King of the Hill style. It's like, here are some people, well, not King, like specifically like the scene of King of the Hill where they want to like standing by the fence just talking stuff like that. It's that as a TV show. It's just people talking and being funny. And so it's like, oh, here's this other series that everyone says is really good from the guy that's responsible for Letterkenny. Okay, so I'll give that a watch. I hadn't seen any of it, and like, put on the first episode, and honestly, I was just sat there like, are we enjoying this? Are you in? Because it's extremely Canadian.
It's extremely Canadian, and it's extremely foul-mouthed as well.
Yeah, and it's extremely like guys, bros.
Yes.
So these are all, and like not there's anything wrong with it being Canadian, but what I mean is like culturally, if you're not familiar with that, as neither of us are, it's impenetrable. They're like talking about things and making jokes about stuff that like it barely lands, some of it, because it's so thick and fast and just like steeped in it, like just this whole world that is just so alien to you, and it's like,
and specifically the Canadian hockey world as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another layer as well.
Yeah,
we don't know anything about hockey.
Yeah, and it's like they're just saying horrible things to each other. Like Are
we meant to laugh? Or
yeah, like are we meant to like this guy? Is he's a bully, right? He's a bully. He's an asshole, right? Are we? It's about him. It's about this guy who's just horrible to everyone, and it's like, well, no, that's sort of the culture. It's Oh, goodbye, Helmanson.
Goodbye, Helmanson.
Yeah, see, well, thank you for being here. Yeah, it's like, is this okay? And sort of what I understand about it is that it's sort of, this is opening a whole can, getting into the subject of banter. And by that I mean like mutual taking the piss out of people, as opposed to what banter then morphed into mean when some guy was just using it to actually just be a bully and like harass people. Not that. That's, we have a word for that. That's bullying. That's something that action should be taken against it and you should be kicked out of the sport. But yeah, there's just so much of this banter, or I think like chirping is what they call it. And it's just shit talking, really, is what it is. And it's and it's just that, and it seems to be done. It's this sort of mutual, like, okay, I say this, you say that, but
we don't really mean it.
Yeah, there's no like actual spite or venom behind it. It's almost like you're trying to make the other person laugh, right?
Mm.
Like, and that's almost the point. Is like saying something that's just so outlandishly like not. And it's difficult to describe without being like, oh, so they're just horrible to each other. Like, yeah, but in a fun way, and yeah, but with this sort of real undercurrent of like kind of positive masculinity. It's you expect them to be horrible people, and actually it's sort of trying to not do that, and it's nice.
Like I really hate the sort of laddish banter stuff, and it's just it's really weirdly wholesome. It shouldn't be as wholesome as it is.
But I think I saw some comments. So Jared Kiso is he plays Shorzy and also like writes the series and stuff. And I think I saw some comment from him that was like, we recognize that it's going to be very easy for people to hate this guy, so we need to give him something, like some character trait that like makes people soften to him. And what are the traits? He cries at the national anthem and he calls his mum. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, he has, he has pride. He has, he cares about things, and spends like the first few episodes telling everyone like, did you call your mum? Like after the match, just going around the room like, call your mum. And it's like, oh, okay. He's kind of just a big kid.
Yes.
We're just talking about stuff we watched. That's fine.
Yeah. We haven't got a huge amount more to be talking about at the moment.
No. Kind of looking for new shows actually. Well, we're not short of options. We just need to pick something. I think that's where I was going with that. That like if we could watch Small Profits next.
Yeah.
There's plenty. We got X-Files. We can continue.
That is very true.
We have Andor season 2. I've remembered.
Oh yeah. Ask for bad ideas to make treasure would be one of them freebie pedometers that were given out in cereal box, and the person hunting for it is my wheelie friend. People didn't like that suggestion. That's a very good bad suggestion. I like that.
Right.
So long as they would like it, that's the thing. have to know your audience there, which I imagine you probably do.
Banter. It's like I had not something that I would do for anyone else who's an amputee, but Speedy, who's given me like special permission, who was like, yeah, if you ever see a good joke opportunity at my expense, go for it. And I was like, okay, I will not abuse this power, but thank you for trusting me with that. I can't think what the specific thing I was going to say was, and I was like, I can't say that, but yeah. Speedy was like, no, I was going to say the same thing. So yeah, but that's the thing. Like you use it responsibly, and don't then go and say the same thing to someone else who you don't know and who hasn't been like, it's cool, I trust you with that, and you're gonna, well, it's just a joke. No, it's not. Know your audience. Be respectful of people, and if you upset someone with something, apologize. That's all you have to do. Been reading anything other than sad Russian literature?
No, it's mainly been sad Russian literature. Cool. I need to get started on a book again.
Yeah,
I've got my fan here.
Yeah.
Can't see it. No, I have a ghost. I don't know what my next book's going to be. I might know. Oh no. I've got a book swap with Diana at some point. She's going to give me something, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, nice.
I think it's non-fiction again.
It was an anagram of something not very nice, but it would work really well with rolling on.
What?
I'm trying to figure out what that would be, and now I don't
Oh, yeah, I've got it. No?
No.
To do with what Lynn has said.
Oh. Wow. Yeah.
Got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm bad with anagrams. I should have probably said that before I just went quiet to think and rearrange. What, 7 letters?
Yeah.
Whatever. 7. Yeah.
Well, you don't even have to rearrange the first one.
No, but I don't know that.
Fair.
It's I'm real bad with anagrams. So if presented with one, that's it. That's all I'm doing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are
you continuing to read anything?
I'm
many books that you've got on the go.
I need to get through the Word for Wildest Forest.
Yes, because it's not very long.
No, exactly.
That's why I lent it to you.
Yes, here you go. This one's got pictures.
Yeah, basically.
There's a cartoon character on the front. It's you.
Yeah.
I
have to sit and read it with you.
No, grief. That I think we both hate that.
Yes, we would.
Yeah, I need to finish that, and then I have so many to get onto. I need to finish the Area X trilogy because he's doing another one.
Oh yeah. Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think a final book in the series is being written.
Oh, okay. I'm curious to see what that has in it.
Yeah. I also need to reread There Is No Antimemetics Division. Oh, I did.
It'll be your third time reading it?
Second. Yeah, second. Wait. I don't think I read it twice.
Haven't you?
I don't think so.
Maybe you just read bits on stream.
I was reading it on my phone, then my phone crashed and refused to open it, so I ordered a paperback copy. Me and Quantum, who saw me post about it on Blue Sky or Twitter, I forget which, literally saw me post about my tech problems and helped me troubleshoot it. Turns out I just needed to reinstall the app. So then I finished reading it on my phone. The paperback arrived, and I think I just lent you the paperback. I don't think I've read it twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But now I have the reprinted, reissued, professionally published rather than self-published version, which I think has some extra bits in it, possibly. I'm not sure. I think it's been slightly changed. Not that I remember enough of the original to know how much has been changed. Fair. So yeah, I just get to experience that new. I also
Andy,
have.
Were you ask...
sorry,
Andy, were you asking Sam if you finished the Area X trilogy and Sam didn't? Was that what that question was?
I finished Annihilation. Did you read all of them?
Yes.
I thought you read Annihilation and hated it, Andy. In which case, why did you... That's on you. If you read something and hate it and go, well, I'm carrying on, that's between you and God. That ain't me. Read Annihilation, found it mid, but thought maybe it would get better, but it didn't. You two can fight.
I mean, I disagree, but everybody's allowed their opinions.
Even the wrong ones.
Very good.
Also,
the vibes, in my opinion, are immaculate, and the writing's fantastic, I think. And you don't really have any idea what's going on half the time, and I kind of like that in books.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, I actually, yes, I need to get on and read those. I've also got Rendezvous with Rama sat on my shelf, which I really want to read because I love big, inscrutable alien spaces. I have also not reading per se, but this week, hey, the guy who picks up new hobbies and decides that this is the new thing that he wants to focus on and then drops it a few days later. I thought, wouldn't it be a fun lark to try and start learning the Cornish language, Kernowek?
Yeah, that is the thing that you decided to do.
I've been attempting. I haven't made it that far. It's that like I wish I had the neuroplasticity of a child, because kids just learn stuff, and you know
I was very tempted to. I couldn't put together a good enough joke there, but carry on.
that's why I had to carry on quickly. So I'm not leaving
Yeah.
you space. Yeah, like it's just, you know, it's the thing that I'm learning at the moment. It's just a bunch of very basic greetings, like hello, how are you, okay, good,
I
very
think
well.
you'll find that's English, Sam.
Yes, I am attempting to learn the Cornish equivalents of these. It's da. But I don't know if I'd missed this before. When Thunder, whenever they're around, and they all say Nostar, and that's
Catalan, right?
it might
Or
be,
was it?
because
Because there's another dialect they know, isn't there?
it's good night in Cornish.
Is it also good night in Manx? Is it Manx they know?
Oh, it might be. Well, that's the thing, because Cornish Kennewick isn't Nostar Russian. Is it just in every language?
Maybe it means different things though, because Dar in Russian means yes.
Yeah, Cornish, as I'm learning, is like a mixture of, it's like Breton and Welsh. It's I sent Lucy like the first page I was looking at, and I was like, this.
Oh yeah, this is just French, right?
This is just like French and Welsh got together and had a weird child. That it's
Sounds like Cornish.
Yeah, and it's like their grammar's not the same Nostar as Welsh. Then that would explain why it's also in Cornish. Yeah, it's fun. It's like the grammar's not the same as English. They put it round the other way round. They say this thing first and then that.
German laughs at you from the distance.
But yeah, it's fun just getting that little sort of crumb of dopamine when you remember something. But it's
learning languages is good.
It is. And yeah, you get tripped up by two things. That's like, how's it going and how's the day going with you, or something like that. Or there's a couple of ones which are very similar questions, but have different ways to say them. And like the thing that I don't just want to like learn phrases. I don't want to just like Duolingo this thing. I want to understand like the mechanics of the words, like why this word, what are the components that make up this word, how did you get to this word,
etymology.
Such that I can like understand it and break it apart, because that's what I need to know to be able to construct my own sentences, rather than just learning phrases and like, good day, how are you? Yes, well, thank you, I am in the kitchen. Good, me too. And like that's and obviously you've got to start with that, but yeah, it's like I want to get into the meat of it and actually like, okay, why does this work this way? Why do you use these words, and how do you extend these words? What's past tense of this? How do you modify words generally to make something past tense, future tense, to make this thing the subject? And so yeah, I intend to stick with it. Did an entire year of Russian ask you anything? Great.
You remember how to say you don't speak Russian, Erin? Nice. I said in perfect, like in flawless German with apparently a very good accent when I was in Vienna a couple of weeks ago that I didn't speak German to people who were just asking me for directions, because I couldn't be bothered to tell them that I have no idea where they were asking for, and they looked so confused. Because I said it, like I was impressed. I was like, oh yeah, I sound like a native German speaker right now, and they were just like.
So where you have to like drop the accent completely. It's like, no.
Ich spreche kein Deutsch.
You say it again, but yeah, and then it's like, are you taking the piss?
Yeah.
Just be like, if someone just came up to me and just asked me like, oh yeah, mate, how do I get to Bristol? I'm like, no idea, I don't speak English.
Yeah.
Which is a gag in Family Guy. Yeah.
Well, isn't it? It's a big train sketch as well, isn't it? I think where they're on the bike and someone's asking for directions. It's like, oh, sorry, I don't speak English. And
Oh,
then,
yes. Yeah.
It's Simon Pegg, Tamsin Gregg, and someone else.
Someone else whose name rhymes.
They're egging it. Speak German with a French accent. Weirdly, I have been asked more times in Germany whether I am French than if I am British. I don't understand. Don't know that. Weird. I don't sound. Ich sprechen the Deutsch. Yes, exactly.
I'm trying to think, like, what cultural differences between English and French do you exude? Like, what are you
Style?
What are you putting out there that makes people think that's not a Brit? That's got to be French. A glass of wine in hand as opposed to like a carling
cigarette. Wait, no, they all do that.
And yeah, but like a cigarette, but with charm.
Yeah.
We do not advocate smoking. Don't smoke.
No,
it's bad.
No, don't smoke. Curling your pencil moustache, exactly. I really don't understand.
Stripy top, beret.
Yeah, I wasn't actually wearing a stripy top.
Bicycle, string of
baguette,
onions or garlic around the neck.
Yeah.
Sorry for
slightly dreading communicating with Danes because you should be able to understand Danish. It takes so much brain power to decipher it. Yeah, how similar is Danish to Swedish? I don't know how. It's always quite funny that one of the ensembles I play in fairly regularly, both the trumpet player and the trombonist are Swedes, and it's quite it's interesting hearing them speak German with the Swedish lilt. It breaks my brain slightly. Still not as bad as the bassoonist, who I don't know if I've ever talked about on the stream, who point blank refuses to change her Australian accent.
Oh, yeah.
At all. It's amazing. I could listen to her speak German all day, and it's very confusing.
Yeah. German with the most stubborn Australian accent, I am led to believe. It sounds great.
Yeah. She's incredible. She's just a very, very not that bassoonist, Lady Mephistopheles. not Cabin Pressure's bassoonist. Oh dear. But yeah,
it sounds like the sort of thing, because I've seen like a few different videos now of different people doing, as like a comedy bit, doing that, like speaking one language in the accent of another. And it just sounds like it just sounds like she's doing that for fun.
Yeah. No, because she speaks French as well.
Great.
Also in an Australian accent.
Bonjour.
Pretty much. It's incredible.
Hell yeah.
It's great. You speak English with a French accent sometimes. It's really nice. Written Danish, you understand maybe 80-90%. Spoken Danish. Oh, right. So is the accent like completely different as well then, I assume.
Yeah. I feel like it's completely different situation, but I feel like I would have a much easier time with, say, the one language that I have any familiarity with, which is French. Written, I would feel not confident because my vocab has shrunk considerably.
Yeah. I mean, reading is always always easier than like the actual comprehension side of it is easier.
Because it's just there laid out in front of you. You can look at it, and whereas and
you have time as well.
Yeah.
Spoken things you have to understand like that, and then you have to respond.
Yeah.
At least French is in the right order.
Yeah.
So waiting with bated breath, going, and the thing did what? And there's the verb. Now I have to go back through the sentence.
Yeah, you've described a whole lot of things, and I have to remember all of them for the end of the sentence when you say that it was a table or a guy. Like, yeah.
Verb. So it was whatever this thing was doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, German is silly. Oh, Frisian. I don't think I've ever heard Frisian spoken.
Savaruf? I don't know what that means. Voila. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what you're attempting to say to me in a way that has taken the piss, and I can't.
I think voila is meant to be voila.
Yes, that's what clued me in. It's like, okay, something's being said here.
Languages are very similar, the sound of them is very different. Interesting.
I have remembered actually in Kernowick, parentheses Cornish, the word for splendid is splan.
I love it.
Yeah, I love that. That's one of the first things they teach you as well
Splan.
on the thing that I'm using. It's like, hello, good day.
How are you? Splan.
Yeah, yeah. Like da is good, daloa is okay. It's like good, and then
Lower than good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's LOWR, but yeah, daloa. And then
Oh, I was
splan.
just speaking slang at you.
Oh yeah,
Splan.
no grief. Yeah, my knowledge of French is like GCSE French. We're gonna teach you formal, like,
Yeah.
good day. My name is
And
Samuel.
how are you, good sir?
And yes,
Yeah. I've learned that with German, pretty much all you need to say is genau, and then everybody will assume you're a native German speaker.
oh right.
I learned this.
You found a shortcut.
Ironically, well, no, I didn't. The tubist for Music Fabrique, who is French, learned this. he found out fairly early on in his German-speaking journey. Like he can understand. He's not massively fluent, I don't think, but he's still got significantly more German than I do. He is hard to understand because he's very strong French accent. And there are certain words in German that he can't say properly because like it is a thing that wherever you are, whichever language you are brought up with, your mouth, your vocal cord, like everything is
Yeah.
it does adapt to that language. So there are certain words, certain sounds, in each language that don't necessarily translate across. I'm trying to think, like what that I think. Like the w sound. I think German doesn't have that. They struggle with it anyway.
Yeah.
Ours, like Japanese people, struggle with r, that particular sound. French.
I'm holding a tangent back in. Sorry. Carry on.
French people seem to struggle with the kind of sound that German has. The kind of the softness that it turns into more of a sh with French, I think, from what I've gleaned from French people speaking German anyway. But yeah, he was very excited when he realized that if he just went going around genau, it's just like saying it in the most over the top way possible. He was so happy. It's like, all I need to do is say that when people are talking at me and they immediately think I'm German. It's like, you do realize you're just agreeing with what everybody's saying there. But sure. You do you. Yeah. Everyone struggles with the G, Erin. Is that like a by any chance?
Yep.
All the letters and sounds that everybody struggles with in Dutch are just phlegm. Pun intended.
That's Belgian. No, what I was going to say is, hey, Sam can talk about Metal Gear Solid for a second. There's in the video games Metal Gear Solid. Not that I'm some big lore expert on them, but there's a point, I think, where everyone playing them goes, sorry, what? And it's where you, and, by extension, Solid Snake in the game, don't worry about it, learn the name of the secret organization that is, like, masterminding, puppeting everything in the world, and it is the Lali Lule Lo. And it's like, what? What did you say? What was this string of what? That's what? La li lu le lo. Why? What's that mean? And my understanding is that actually in Japanese, that's Japanese vowels. Yeah. And it's specifically, is it like Japanese vowel sounds that aren't in Japanese? So it's essentially the idea, because they're a hidden secret organization, and the idea is that it's essentially a name that doesn't exist because it's a Japanese written game. It's kind of a name that doesn't exist in the Japanese language, and so that's kind of the reason for the name being like that. You hear it in English and you go, what? But in oh, okay. Yeah. Japanese kids and for it's like the alphabet equivalent. Yeah. And so that's the thing. Like to the culture in which it was written, it's like, oh, that's really clever. That's really cool. It's a sort of fun naming scheme for this secretive organization. And outside of that, you go, what? That sounds weird. But yeah, since having learned what that is, like, you know what? That's really cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Also, parola, what? Is that Swedish or is that Finnish? That's Finnish to me.
That's yodeling.
Yeah. Yes. Scandinavians, you're all having a great time up there. You're drinking too much, and it's Swedish dialect. Yeah, there's too much alcohol up in Scandinavia.
But also, I love that the sentence it forms, like that's the title of a track from like an Oliver Arnold's album, or like that's a Johan Johansson piece. Johan
Johansson is Swedish, isn't he? No.
Icelandic, I think. Both of
them. Is he also Icelandic?
Yes. The point being that I have many like tracks saved that have names like that. And in the river there's an island. That's
great.
Yep.
Love that. No, they say Dutch is a made-up language. No, Dutch is a made-up language, Aaron. We've had this discussion many times.
Dutch is a language actively taking the piss out of itself.
Absolutely. Well, and everything else.
We love you, the Dutch.
We do. We love the Dutch. The Dutch are wonderful. I have not met a bad Dutch person yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're all cool. Also, the Dutch accent is great. I very much enjoy the Dutch accent. Didn't they eat their prime minister? Well, the Dutch. I don't know. Arian?
Confirm,
what?
deny.
Hang on.
I mean, that doesn't rule them out as bad. Let's hear them out.
Yeah. What? Only that one time. What? I need context here. Explain, please.
Did the next Prime Minister learn the lesson?
Was your Prime Minister, in fact, a lettuce? Did we lend you ours?
That's just, one of the opening jokes of Widow's Bay, and what about the cannibalism? No.
No, I don't think that happened. That says on the... Yeah. No, I don't think that happened. You see what I did there? Thanks, Lady Mephistopheles.
Not immediately.
That took 4 days.
Squints, yeah.
It was a person. When you say it wasn't that long ago, Arian, what do you mean by it wasn't that long ago?
Like last
week?
How
not long ago are we talking? Hundreds of years? Or 2 weeks ago?
What are we counting as recent history?
Yeah. Johan de Witt, the time the Dutch people ate their prime minister. It wasn't. Okay, that was a joke. Good to know.
Okay. I mean, again, let's look at the state of the world. I'm not putting on a napkin and saying tuck in, but there's a couple for whom it would be I wouldn't complain at that being their fate.
Nope. When has cannibalism not been the answer? Yeah. Uh-huh.
I can think of 1 or 2 times.
It could be a Jesus situation. Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Also that, yep.
Yeah.
I do love the fact that you've decided to learn a language, though, that has absolutely no use. I mean, it's going to be spoken in one place in the world, and I don't even know how many people speak it. I would assume that people are, it's kind of like a lot of the Gaelic languages, that people are, trying to speak them more in
Yeah.
the countries and
Yeah, they're
regions where they.
they're
Yeah.
trying. Seems like I can't talk confidently about this. I've literally just taken an interest in the last week. I can't be like, oh yeah. So allow me to explain to you this, because that's you look at a guy like me and think that's what you're gonna get. Like, oh yeah, you googled the Wikipedia page for this and now you're an expert, my dude. Okay. So I'm trying not to sound like that guy. But yeah, my understanding is that they are attempting to preserve it and sort of get it treated as a protected language. And
Yeah.
it seems there is like a sort of push, like in Wales, with having signs in both Welsh and English, and sort of a push to sort of essentially like repopulate sort of the language down in Cornwall, which is cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. I appreciate it. It has very little practical purpose in the real world.
Yes.
I'm not, you ain't gonna get me far. But yeah, sorry, you were saying.
I was just seeing what Llama said. The oranges mob ate their roasted livers in a cannibalistic frenzy. Throughout it all, a remarkable discipline was maintained by the mob, according to contemporary observers. Good job.
Like a. Sure, it was a cannibalistic frenzy, but they held an orderly queue at the buffet.
Yeah.
Like, no one skipped the line.
Yeah. It worked in Wales, so I hope it works in Cornwall too. Yeah. I mean, I feel like in Wales there was even more pushback simply because there was so much more. I mean, I'm not sure actually. There might have been in Cornwall as well, but certainly in Wales, like I'm sure I will have said, and I'm sure people know that the English were really shit to the Welsh, and especially the Welsh language. Like you were not allowed to speak Welsh. We were not. We were bad people. So I think a lot of the kind of everybody, not everybody, but most people in Wales being able to speak Welsh now, or wanting to be able to speak Welsh, is a massive pushback against that. Yeah. So I think that like they had a bit more impetus, I guess, of something to resist against. Whereas I'm not sure if that really ever happened in Cornwall. I feel like Cornwall, just generally the culture and therefore language, dialect is being pushed out because of tourism, basically. Yeah. Again, just the English and not just the English, but just everyone really. Just Cornwall's a good place to go and get a holiday house and this, that, and the other. And no, it's a place that has its own culture and history. And let's not just turn it into oh, it's pretty.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You buy up your holiday home and just go down there for a couple of months in the summer and then piss off again. Yep. And like, it that's the thing. I don't think, and so this isn't said with any grounding of research, or I've not read books on the subject. This is just what I've kind of inferred from myself living in this country and traveling to the area and stuff like that. Like, I don't think Cornwall has had the same rough treatment as Wales, for instance, but I also know that every now and then you'll hear about like a push for Cornish independence, which I don't think would happen. But
hasn't been a talking point for a little while, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I feel like there is a. I know at least there is like an anti-tourist sentiment, like people who.
Oh, I totally understand that.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I remember me and JD being on the end of that years ago. We were staying down there. We'd been out to the cinema to see 300 in the cinema, and then we're just like hanging out in on the high street in Perranporth, waiting for some chips and cheese from a kiosk, and there was a guy there who was, to put it politely, incredibly drunk. And he just kind of correctly clocked that we were, tourists. We weren't like locals living in the area, but familiar with the area. But, if you had to divide it down the middle and pick one or the other, we were tourists. And he was really unhappy at us. And just like, we were just like standing there waiting to get our food and go. And he just like sat there the whole time, just like giving us grief for being tourists. And it's like, yeah. I don't know who he was or where he was from. I wouldn't mind betting that, he's probably not also born and raised in Cornwall, but maybe, I don't know. But yeah, like there is that sort of hostility to people who are outside and like seem to be coming in and taking. says the guy who was learning the language and not born and raised in Cornwall. But
Well, I mean, that's so long as you're not saying, "Oh, that's my culture," and that's
Yeah.
There's cultural appropriation, there's cultural appreciation.
Yeah. I love the place. I love Cornwall, and say not as a holiday tourist destination. I just think it's a really great part of the country. I love it dearly. And speaking of over tourism, there's been a news story about a big contract that's under motion to like dredge. I think it's Falmouth Bay or something, and which will ruin the area because they want to dredge it so they can get like really big cruise liners in there or something.
Oh, of course, it's a cruise line. Isn't it?
And it's like, oh, it'll bring tourism to the area, and like everybody there,
like it needs more.
Yeah, and like firstly, like the environmental damage will be enormous. It's just going to put a whole bunch of like poisonous metals into the water and wipe out everything, and then like everyone there in Falmouth is going, yeah, but people don't stop here. They pass through. They come here and then they piss off elsewhere. And getting more people in is just going to be more people passing through. It's not actually going to do anything for us, but just ruin the area. So yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever translated the Pirates of Penzance into Cornish? That'd be neat. I don't know.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have anywhere near the same sort of neat rhymes, though, I feel.
It's where you need to do like the good kind of translation. It's like, okay, we've got the spirit of what you're saying. We're going to rewrite it so that the delivery works as well. Like, reword it rather than just
my favourite version of that.
Yeah. So money, yes, indeed. For whom? The contractors. Yeah. I think what kind of first put me on to I'm doing this to take the piss out of myself when I go Kernoak (parentheses Cornish) because I'm taking the piss out of the kind of guy that does that. Like Alistair Beckett King did a really good like guy who's just got back from holiday in Toontown doing like the guy who just got back from holiday in Japan and doing the whole like, oh yeah, sorry, in Japan we do that whole thing like, you were there for 2 weeks, my guy. But what kind of first put me onto it was Ennismen, the film.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Which is another one we should do for movie night.
Yes, we
that's
should. It's not too long.
No, that's a Cornish folk horror, and
that is weird.
It's weird. It's vibes. It's real vibes. But I enjoyed it tremendously. I think you did too.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for you, but
good.
yeah.
No, it was good.
Yeah. And they did the film
mainly because there was a standing stone involved.
Oh yeah, a spooky standing stone. But yeah, they did a poster for that in Cornish.
Oh yeah, they did.
And like that made headlines.
Ennismen is Cornish in itself, isn't it?
Probably yes.
Pretty sure. I think I looked it up and it means something, but I can't remember what.
I haven't got to that yet in my lessons, but yes, probably. Have I? No, I don't. But yeah, like I think it made headlines because of like it's like one of the first film posters to be made in Cornish. Like, damn, okay, so yeah.
Check and the coat jokes in Kindergarten Deliverance.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, Czech's an interesting one as well. Because Czech and Polish are pretty similar, I think. Where's Mephistopheles?
You'd have to ask them.
Oh no, it's just there. Czech and Polish fairly similar, yes. I know that the word for thank you in both of them is very similar.
Okay.
One's
that sounds very English to me.
Ha 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 ha. Modern Czech was based on Polish. There you go. Yeah. Because I remember I can't remember which one's which. One is like dziękuję. I think that's Czech. And then dankuje is Polish, or I've got the wrong way. The first one's Polish. I got it around the wrong way.
I think, yeah, like my main experience was with Czech, and I think probably my first experience with most European languages of any kind would be from like following football as a sort of kid and a teenager, because you get players from all over Europe, and sometimes sometimes just like hearing an accent of someone speaking in English, or like hearing, you know, sort of speaking their native language and then having a translator or whatever, and be like, oh, okay. And sometimes it's just simply like encountering names and be like, oh, okay, that's, and you can just tell like it's a name that follows a different set of conventions of like construction and stuff, and it's like, oh, that's interesting. That's, yeah, I've just always found that kind of interesting, kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing?
Itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sort of winding down a bit.
Yeah.
I'm very tired, chat. I had very little sleep last night, mainly because of bites.
She's also quite anemic. Needs, you know, some steak and Guinness to just top up the blood. There you go. See?
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, I was bitten quite a lot.
It's a mosquito
mosquitoes.
buffet.
Yeah. I was doing the thing as I was like, right, well, I'm going to wrap myself up in my duvet so it can't get me. And of course, then spent the rest of the night just like, it's too hot. And to hang some garlic around your windows. Yeah, I should do
that. Yeah, this is normally about the point, I think, where we would go, okay, let's take a break and come back for some talking over the games. But yeah, I think we're both pretty tired. So we will... Scarlet Hollow will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Yep.
But before then, also on stream. So
yeah, we're getting to that point in Draculacy.
Oh, yeah,
I am a Lucy. This is true. Yeah.
Oh dear. So yeah, we are gonna like end things here, I think, and send you all off in the world. But we'll put something on the Discord tomorrow to say whether I'm streaming tomorrow evening. Yep. That may or may not happen. No promises, but we'll see. It'd be nice to, and it'd be good to do that. Hey, look at this. We got through the stream without any drop frames or anyone observing that my internet was cutting out. So maybe it is just Saturday evenings that it just dies. Weird. But yeah, we're gonna go. Keep an eye on the Discord or on here. I don't know. You may get a notification if the channel goes live tomorrow. There might be something. But otherwise, we're gonna take off.
No.
Yeah, exactly. On the runway, fueled. Everyone's aboard.
There isn't a storm.
No storms. No screaming children.
Screaming children. Jinx.
Yeah. Jack can confirm I said it first.
Not to me, you didn't.
No. Ain't my problem. And we're gonna go. But yeah, thank you for being here. I hope this has been fun. And yeah, maybe Book Week will continue tomorrow. We will see. And for now, yeah, any last words, but that's rather,
any parting words?
Any parting words? Yeah, anything you want to say before I go to the end screen? How about that? It's quite long. No? Okay. No. Then we'll see you
Thank
next
you all
time.
for being here and being around with Book Week.
Indeed. Thank you. Take care and goodbye.
Yes. Bye.